Hi guys, welcome to Aao Baatein Kare. Pooja here. So sit back and relax and enjoy this video. Once you learn to be alone, you will never be lonely. That's right. We use these words alone and lonely so interchangeably that we don't really understand the real meaning or essence of these words. A person can feel lonely even in a group of 100 people, and a person can feel happy, satisfied, peaceful, wonderful, in charge, even when he or she is alone. Learn to be alone does not mean that a person should not go out, not socialize, not meet people, not have friends, not spend time with family, not have relationships. No, it does not mean that at all. What it means is he or she should not do any of the above mentioned things just because of the fear of being lonely or for the fear of being left alone. A few of y'all will have to hear my last line one or two times more for it to sink in what I am trying to tell you guys. Don't do anything in life just because else you will be left alone. I love alone time. That's my time. That's me time. I get very cranky if I don't have time just for myself. I think I've got this habit or this trait of alone time. I think I've inherited from my dad. But I'm a diluted version. He's too much of a loner. I'm a much lighter version of him. But I find alone time, time with self, as a boon, blessing. That is my present of the day. And I have taught my two sons the value of enjoying your own company. We guys don't easily get bored. Even from a very young age, I explained or told my kids the value of having time to yourself, a time to think what we did today, a time to think what or dream or plan for our next day. It's the time to maybe catch up on your sleep. This is a time to read your favorite magazine, favorite comic book, see 30 minutes of your cartoon. Any thing that is on the to do list, but for self. From a very young age, Now if I look back and recall, I had the ability to understand and analyze and pinpoint my situation. What are the changes happening in the world? What is my present situation? What are the plus points about that situation? What are the minus points? What am I missing out? What can be done? What I can do nothing about it. This is very, very important in life to sit back and analyze. And I see very few people doing that. Nobody really wants to sit back unless huge pressure comes, tension comes, there is a calamity, and you are made to sit back. I think every day a person should remove some time in life at whatever scale he or she can understand where life is going. I don't know how I had this habit, why I had this habit, but I have had this habit from a very, very young age. I think my late teens or early 20s, if I can recall, or maybe even before that. And as to always study the lives of people around me, people I saw on TV, films, because at my time I was growing up in the 80s, 70s, and 80s. So that time we didn't have that, we didn't have any net. TV also very limited time. So any family function or anywhere, I was a very, what can you say, observer, and I used to pick up points. And if I'm suppose gone on a family wedding and I see three cousins of mine from different places, different localities or different cities, countries, I used to sit back and try and understand their life, their habits, their behavior, and I would also try and understand my life. What is the plus in my life? What is the plus in their life? What is the minus in my life? What is the minus in their life? But one thing was there. I was never ever jealous of them. Even if somebody is doing good, I used to remember those points. I used to say, someday I would like to do this. Someday this is what I would like to achieve. I never wished them ill. I never wished bad things to them. I just put it in my dream box. That time I didn't know the names of all these things. A dream, law of attraction, manifestation, and all that. But somewhere I thought of it as a something I would like to achieve or have in my life. And then I would go about my day regularly. I would also notice things which I would also say, I don't want to have this quality. If somebody is very rude with somebody, or somebody is very harsh, or any such thing, I have to also remember, make it a point. I don't want to be that person. So, as I always say, all this analysis or understanding or thinking can only come when we sit aram se quietly and make it a habit to just observe life, people, and churn it out and try and understand the situations or analyze it in so many ways. Many people are in horrible relationships, pathetic relationships, just because they are scared to be alone. They have made up their mind that if they leave this partner, they will not find anybody else and they will be left alone. For such people or people who think like this, I would just like to tell them, please don't be afraid to be alone or stay alone. Being in a horrible relationship, partnership is a million times worse than being happy alone. I've heard many people make plans or join some plans in groups in which they are not really interested in the plan. Like if somebody is going to a museum and XYZ have got no interest in museums or a library or a zoo or something like that. They just join the plan because they don't want to spend the afternoon alone. Just because हाँ चलता हूँ, अकेले घर पे क्या करूँगा? अरे भाई, आराम करोगे, सोचोगे, क्या करूँगा मतलब? कितना कुछ है करने के लिए. What will happen when you throw down a stone or a pebble from the top of a mountain or hill? Have you seen the journey of how that stone stumbles down without any direction? It just keeps falling and falling and falling and falling and twisting and turning. Wherever it gets a space, it starts moving. Wherever it is stopped, it stops. And then again it falls and falls and falls and falls and falls and falls and falls till it reaches the base of the mountain. And the time it takes to come down depends upon how big or huge the mountain is, what are the roadblocks on the way for the pebble. Similarly, I think most of our population is falling down or running around in their life like this pebble. They just keep running and falling and running and falling and running and falling and running and falling. They stop at the roadblocks only if they have to, and then they just keep, yes, now you know the theme, running and falling and running and falling and running and falling till one day their journey is over. Wouldn't you all want to spend some time on your journey, some alone time, some quiet time, some time to think about your past, beautiful memories from your past? Breathe consciously and live the moment. Make beautiful plans and manifestations for the future. Wouldn't that be so much more beautiful? I want to ask the people who don't like to stop, who don't like time alone, who don't like some doing nothing time, only one question. Don't you guys get tired? कभी थकते नहीं क्या? Just seeing the journey, I find it so tiring. We all drive cars. We all know the system of filling up petrol, diesel, gas, whatever we call it, in the tank, refueling it, checking the tires for air, cleaning the car regularly. In the same way, the same process is needed for a body, a mind, and a soul. So, I would really advise you guys or request you guys to start taking some time alone for yourselves and start this journey of falling in love with yourself, falling in love with alone time, just with yourself, with your thoughts, with doing your favorite things, recharging yourselves in body, hearing beautiful things and recharging your thoughts, your mind, your soul, replenishing all that is over, all that is used up. Won't it be beautiful? So I hope at least a few of you guys will be inspired to start this new journey of being alone but not lonely. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you all liked and enjoyed this video. Please like and share this with family and friends, and do subscribe to my channel. Signing off for now. See you again with another video. Till then, be kind to each other. Talk to friends and family. Stay connected. एक दूसरे से बातें करते रहिए, अपनों से जुड़े रहिए. Have a great day, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.